I'm gonna take my $50 bill and fold it a few times so it's small enough that I can stick it inside the sponge like so. Welcome back, pranksters. Welcome to another video. Now today I'm gonna be showing you guys 10 secret compartments that you guys can create at home, or you already have them at home. You can use these places to hide money or other valuables such as credit cards, SD cards, money of course, and other stuff that you guys don't want others getting their hands on. These are very simple and very easy. Anybody can try these. So if you guys are having a hard time hiding your valuables from your older siblings or people you live with, these will be perfect for you. Now before we begin, guys, I want to make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. That way you guys are alerted of when I upload my next video. Let's get started, pranksters. Check it out. This right here is a very simple way that you guys can hide your money without anybody knowing. If you guys have a hat like the one I have right here or this one, that's all you need, guys. That's all you pretty much need to hide your money. Now if you look inside any hat, and this is a brand new hat by the way, if you look inside, there's usually a fold and you can tuck in your money there. Let's say you're going hiking or you're wearing something that doesn't have any pockets. This hat comes in handy. So you take your money, like this $100 bill that I have, you fold it a couple times horizontally like so, and then you guys tuck it in. Notice that I tucked it in. That's it, guys. You put on the hat and you know your money will be there because your hat will be on your head. Now if somebody was to take your hat, then you'd be in trouble, but that's not gonna happen. So use the hat method if you don't have any pockets, and if you sweat, put a bag over it or let it get wet. It doesn't matter because the money will always be valuable, wet or dry. It's still money. Let me try this on. Perfect. Now all I do is just remove my hat and I know my money's right there. Look, $100 bill. Now I can go get me a snack. Yeah, I don't think the vending machine would take a $100 bill, right? Huh. Might want to try that out. Ooh, I'm not wearing a hat. A book is a perfect way to hide money, guys. And no, I'm not talking about making a secret compartment by cutting out the pages. That's been done before way too many times. You gotta do it the simple way. Let me show you. Here, you're gonna be needing a book that nobody's gonna be reading, guys. Make sure it's a really boring book. Now, just pick out any page. So open up the book, any page. So I opened up to page 283. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place my $100 bill on that page, get a couple pieces of clear tape, and make sure it sticks on to page 283. You close up your book, guys. On the first page, guys, you're gonna write 283, just like that. You close up the book and put it away. You know nobody's gonna find your money there because first of all, nobody's gonna be touching this book. It's a boring book. Second, they would have to find it, and there's a lot of pages here, so your money's pretty safe here. But when you do need your money, you get the book, and if you forget the page number, you wrote it down, so you look for 283. And there it is. There's your money. Just detach it from the page, and you're good to go. Alright, let's see. I got my brand new shoes right here. These are nice, huh? Well, guys, if you didn't know, you guys can use your shoes to hide your money. And it's not that hard. Before, I've used a shoe tongue to hide money, and I showed you in a video where I actually put a zipper on it, and it was easy to hide your money there. But there's a much simpler way to hide your money within your shoe. Just do the following. All you need is one shoe, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out the insole. Just pull it up. You don't have to take it out. And inside, we're gonna put our money. So if you guys are going jogging or you're going hiking, this is perfect. Just stick your money in there, put the insole back, put the shoe on, and you're ready to go. And you know what, guys? You don't have to even go out and do anything. Just put the shoes back. Nobody's gonna look through your shoes. And if they do, they're not gonna find anything in there. Only you know that your cash is underneath the insole. There's the money, guys. Just grab it and go spend it wisely. This right here is a lint roller. I use it a lot because I have a couple of dogs and they're furry. I always get it on my clothes. You guys have seen in my videos where I have lots of fur on me. Well, these come in handy, especially if I go out on a date or go somewhere where I need to be looking clean. So if you have one of these, you guys can hide your money. It's a household item. Pretty much everybody has these. Let me show you how you can use this to hide your money. These lint rollers are awesome, guys, because typically they are hollow in there. But most people don't know that. They pretty much use it and put it away. They don't really try to figure out what's in there because they wouldn't think that anything would be in there in the first place. So here's what we're gonna do to hide some cash in there. We're gonna make a slit. And it becomes a little flap. And look, we can put stuff in there, right? So I have this 20 that I want to hide because I know I'm going to spend it on something I shouldn't. So here it goes. This is going to become my own personal piggy bank. So I'm going to slide it in there. And look, you guys can put a piece of tape on it, but it just looks damaged. And people don't care, guys. As long as it does its job, nobody's going to mind. When you guys need your money, all you guys got to do is lift up the flap. And your money will be right there. There it is. This right here is a TV remote. We all have these. And guys, these are perfect to hide money. And at times you might be limited depending on how your remote looks. Results vary with this method, but if you have a similar remote like this one, then you're good to go. Let me show you. What I like about this remote is that pretty much, guys, the whole back cover slides out. And it will reveal the battery. If you guys just barely switched them out, nobody needs to be opening up this remote. So that's a good place where you guys can stick a $20 bill. So just grab your cash. Let's say it's a $20 bill, as I just mentioned. You're gonna fold it up a few times. Make sure that it's not wide enough that it will block the back cover from being put back on. All I'm gonna do is put some tape on it to keep it in place. Like that, and then just slide the back cover back in, and there you guys have it. Nobody will know the money's in there. This is a very simple life hack that anybody can do. And then just slide it out when you need your cash. Put it back just like that. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, guys, but I do have coffee always available at my house. And you guys probably already have it as well. Maybe your parents drink it. Somebody in your family might drink it. Well, if you guys have coffee and it's a big container like this one, it's a great way to hide your money. And this is just temporary, guys. I don't want you guys keeping your money here because this will eventually run out. So let me show you this quick method. Here's the coffee container. What we're gonna do first with this is we're gonna open it and dump it all out. That's a lot of coffee. So inside is pretty much empty. There's still a little bit of coffee in there, but that's fine. We're gonna take our $100 bill, fold it up a bit, put it inside a baggie. We don't wanna contaminate the coffee, do we? So we can tie it up, fold it up, doesn't matter, guys. Make sure you stick it on there with some tape. That way it doesn't surface right away, so it stays down there for the longest time. Okay, it's taped down. Now I'm gonna put the coffee back in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take a few scoops first. Put them in there. Anyway, you guys get the point. I've completely covered the money. And if I add the whole thing in there, it's gonna take a while for them to get down to the bottom. So if your family isn't that much into coffee, but they still have coffee in the house, that is perfect. You know this coffee's gonna be there for a while, so nobody's gonna get to your money. Okay, this method right here applies to any can that you possibly could have at home. This is a can of silly string, but it could be any can, such as cooking oil, body spray, any type of can that pops out like this. Well, we're gonna be using the cap to hide our money. With this can, you guys might think that all I'm gonna do is open it up, fold the money a few times, stick it in there, and then put it back on, right? That's not how it works, because when they open it, they'll easily see the money there. So we gotta prepare this. Here's how you do it. First, put the money aside. Take the cap, and we're gonna be making a cutout to cover the money. And right here, I have a piece of notebook. It's plastic. It matches the color, kinda. This is red, and this is, I think looks kinda orange, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna trace it on the plastic because we will be cutting it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. just enough to cover the money. And I'm gonna make the cut a bit smaller than what the outline looks, just because we want it to fit inside perfectly. See? Now that the cutout is ready, guys, we're gonna take our money and finally fold it, as we should, a few times. You guys will also need to put a piece of tape on it so it stays put, just like that. Then we're gonna take our cutout and put it inside. And I like this cutout because it's snug, so it doesn't need to be taped down. And look, you can hardly tell if there's anything in there, and there's no reason to look in the first place, so nobody's really gonna notice. And your money's safe inside this can. Nobody will know it's there but you. So you open it and the money doesn't come out. So once you guys are ready to get your money, just take out the cutout and undo the tape. There's your money. Alright guys, Christmas only comes once a year, but the Christmas craze is about 2 months long. It starts around after Halloween. So you only have like 10 months for this method right here. And what I have right here is a roll of wrapping paper. Now you only use these around Christmas time. So after Christmas, these go unused. Well, that is perfect because we're gonna be using these to hide our money. Again, you guys can only get away with this method up until Halloween time. So after Christmas, you guys put away all your Christmas stuff, including your wrapping paper. So before you do that, open it a bit and stick a $20 bill, like I'm gonna do so right now. And then roll it up. Tape it up. A couple pieces of tape should hold it together. And now guys, put this in the closet for the next 10 months. Whenever you need the money, let's say it doesn't have to be 10 months. Let's say around March, you need the money. All you guys gotta do is go take it out. Just remember which roll of wrapping paper it was that you put your money in. Undo the pieces of tape. And if you unroll it, your money will be right there, untouched, ready to be used to purchase stuff. It's very simple, very easy. Anybody can do this. This right here is a sponge. Well, if you guys wanna hide your money and you have one of these handy, do the following. This right here is a scrubbing sponge. We all use it to do our chores, to wash dishes, to scrub counters. Well, we're gonna be using this to hide some money now. And notice that this one has 2 layers. It's got the spongy part and it's got the scrubber. Well, we're gonna be dividing them. Take a blade and start cutting till you have split them into 2. But don't split them all the way, guys. Just halfway. Just like I'm showing you right now. So just peel it back. Make sure it remains attached on one side. And right here we're gonna carve out a square on the center. That's where our money's gonna go. Make sure not to cut through all the way to the bottom. So be careful, don't cut yourselves, don't cut more than you should. Should look something like this. Notice that there's a big old piece missing on the center. Like I said, that's where our money's gonna go. So I'm gonna take my $50 bill and fold it a few times so it's small enough that I can stick it inside the sponge like so. Now you might think it's gonna get tricky to close up the sponge, but it's not actually. We're gonna be using a couple pieces of Velcro, so stick them in there. See guys? Now close it up. And see, the sponge is closed. Nobody will know that there's money in there. Look, you can't even see the money, right? That is perfect. And to keep your money safe from being used, right, don't use. Don't use, guys. So they'll know not to use this sponge. So keep it somewhere. You know that nobody's gonna get to it. You know nobody's gonna touch. And whenever you guys need your money, all you guys gotta do is peel back. And look, your money is right there. Untouched, intact. So go spend it, guys. And even if somebody gets to it and washes it and this gets wet, it's not gonna get damaged, guys. Again, wet money still holds its value. This right here, I'm sure you guys are familiar with. It's an Amazon box. And this method applies to any box that you might have. But for this example, I'll be using this one. It's a small box, but it's perfect for what we're gonna do. We're gonna be hiding our money and nobody will know our money's there. Let me show you. Notice that I use this Amazon box, guys, to store pencils, crayons, and all kinds of writing utensils. They're all pretty much school supplies. So that's where I keep them. But I can also use this box to hide some money underneath all of this. So I'm gonna dump out everything. That's a lot, right? Now that the box is empty, this is where you guys can put your money. Just lift up a flap, like so. Take a $100 bill or any cash that you might have and put it underneath the flap and then close it down. Put a piece of tape to hold it together. And that's it, guys. Put everything back. And that's it. Cover it and nobody will know a thing. And then when you do need the money, you know it's there. So just remove everything again. Undo the tape. Lift up the flap. And there's your cash. Safe and sound. And those were 10 secret spots at home that you guys can use to hide your valuables such as money, credit cards, and other stuff. Now, if these come in handy to you guys, I hope you gave this video a big thumbs up. And guys, if these don't work for you, I have lots more at my channel, so check those out. If you haven't subscribed yet, please, I advise you that you do that right now. Subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. I'll see you pranksters in my next video. Alright pranksters, if you enjoyed what I just showed you, click up here, I have lots more hacks. Or click up here, I have lots more pranks. You can't go wrong with either one, so pick a side, guys. I'm still waiting.